Running back turbo.
Synchro.
Hi guys, so for those of you guys that don't know, my name is Chris and this is my second YouTube video. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe and click below and give me a thumbs up. So today I'll be doing for you a side part slicked back ponytail. So that's why I have my hair messy from how I woke up with it, and I'm about to comb it for you now. So let's begin. The first product that I like to introduce you to today is Eco Styling Argan Oil Professional Styling Gel. So this is it. Okay, so this product I usually use for my slick backs, obviously, because that's what I'm doing today. But I also use this to lay my edges. So this is a very important product. And yeah, I always get the one with the red lid. So first one. Second thing I'll be using is a Denman brush. If you saw my first video, you'll see that I actually used that while I was doing my wash and go curly hair tutorial. So this is the third product. This third product isn't actually needed for it. It's just what I had today. This is basically like product of your choice. So whatever gets your hair curly, gets the back looking nice, however you want it to look. So this is the one that I had today. So this is the product that I'll be using today. And this is just because this is just what I have right now. This is what my mom has in the cabinet. So, oh wait, also you need something to part your hair. I'm not that good at parting, but I'm gonna use whatever I can find to try and part it. So I have this comb. I'm gonna try and part my hair. Usually when I wear my hair out, I part it on this side. But for some reason, when I do like my slick backs, I like to part it on this side. I don't know why, but it just feels right. So, alright, this is the best I can do. So this is what we're gonna work with. Alright, so first, get your Eco Styling Gel, or whatever gel of your preference you're using, but obviously this is mine. So we're gonna get some gel in our hands, and depending on what works for you, but I know for my hair, basically I get gel in my hand, and I use water also. So I put the gel in my hand, then I put the water in it, then I mix it all together, and then I put it on my hair. And basically why I do that is because I know a lot of people too, like they have like edge controls, and I tell them that like I don't use like an edge control. I use gel and I mix it with water, because honestly, like think about it. When your hair is wet, that's when you're able to do the most things with it. Even if your hair was wet and you tried to do this hairstyle, it'd be a lot easier. So that's what we're doing. We're mixing the gel, which is gonna hold it, with the water that's gonna put it down. So that was my little informative bit. So you're also gonna use your brush. That's what you're gonna use to brush it down, but not when your hair is dry. Make sure that it's wet enough that the brush is gonna really like, you know, and you have to really pull hard. So I'm gonna get my bit of gel. And you're gonna need a lot, obviously, because it's for your whole head. I'm gonna mix it with water now. So I'm mixing the gel and the water together, and I'm gonna smooth it on. Okay, now that you have your gel in on your hair, you're going to keep adding more, but not yet. First, you're gonna start brushing it. So, and also you're gonna want to lay your edges on this side. So I guess so not too much gets pulled in, kind of leaves them out. If you want to leave it curl out. Alright, so we're gonna start swooping this side. So to swoop it, you're gonna brush it down a bit and back. Down a bit and back. There we go. So I'm gonna hold it carefully right there so I make sure it pulls back the hair at the back, but not what I just swooped. There we go. And we're gonna clean that up later. So, alright, so grab your scrunchie and put all this in there. Get whatever you use to lay your edges, and you're gonna smooth out the front and get it to really curve down. So basically, you're gonna get rid of all these parts here, like the scalp parts that are showing. And just get your hair to look flat and like as one. No gaps, no openings, no scalp showing. What's different about me, I know a lot of people use like toothbrushes to do their edges. I don't. So I use mascara brushes, but not used, obviously, not with mascara on it. So like, this is one that, like when you go to the mall and you see they have mascara testers, I take them. So yeah, this is what I use to do my mascara. Not my mascara. I take the mascara brush testers, and that's what I do my edges with. So I'm taking it, I'm just evening out the front swoop. Make sure it looks like a flat swoop. I'm gonna get some more gel just to make sure that the front stays down and that there's no flyaways. So I'm gonna get the gel and mix it with water. And I'm gonna work quickly before the gel dries. And you shouldn't feel any bumps. So if you feel any bumps, just take your Denman brush and go over it. And then retighten your ponytail. Okay, so from here, it looks pretty flat, pretty good. I'm gonna move on to laying my edges. As promised, this will also be a video on laying edges. Get whatever you use to lay your edges. In my case, I recommend using gel with water. So I'm gonna get the gel, mix it with water, and lay it on my edges. So now that I've laid it on the edges, I'm gonna take my mascara brush or your toothbrush, whatever you use to lay your edges, and you're gonna comb them out and lay them. But also the gel mixture with the water gets them to like lay down and pretty much gets them how you want it, just like doing it with your finger. But then this is just gonna make it look better and go over it. So I usually start from like the inside part, and then the outside part I form into it, and I keep going over it until it looks how I want it. And also usually when I do this side part ponytail, I'll do like a wave of edges going down, and then I'll curl it at the bottom. So I'll do that too, if my hair is cooperating. So I'm also gonna start making that wave now. So you're gonna hold it down where you want it to stay, and then the bottom part you're gonna try and curve it into like a wave. And then you're gonna have to press down so that it forms into that next wave. Okay, so I'm gonna go over it again and go into that wave. And you really have to press down, and also make sure that the top wave isn't coming out. So you're gonna have to press down on where you go in, and again on where you're going out. Okay, so we're gonna make another wave. So I'm gonna get some more gel, and I'm gonna add some more water into it. And this is the curl that I left out. But this curl can actually be used to go into the wave, so it's already going in by itself because that's where it goes in. So from here, I'm gonna make it go out. You're basically sculpting your edges. And And this style I actually came up with, like, I guess one of the times when I did this style, and I was just playing with my edges because I wanted to see if I could get them to like move like finger waves. And that's basically what it is, I guess, like a finger wave side, a finger wave edge, or like you're finger waving your edges basically. And then at the bottom, ooh, at the bottom you can make like a little curl or whatever. It kind of did its own thing. And you're just gonna press it down. Press it down and get it how you want it. And this way, the gel is acting like glue. So it's like a base, and then the water is pretty much getting your hair to like, I don't know, go down. And the gel is working like a glue and pasting it to your head. So now we have it slicked back. We have a finger waved, we've finger waved our edges, like so. And now we have to deal with the ponytail part because we can't leave it like this. So get whatever product you're using to curl up your hair, which I said, mine just so happens to be Carol's Daughter Hair Milk today. So that's what I'll be using. So I'm basically going to take this and mix it with water and put it into different parts of my hair. And if it doesn't start curling up how I like it or it looks frizzy, I'm gonna go over it with my Denman brush, like how I said in my previous video, which you should check out. The Denman brush is gonna detangle it while also reforming the curls. So I'm gonna get a portion of my ponytail and I'm gonna put the Carol's Daughter Hair Milk in it with water. Okay, so I'm putting the hair milk in my hair with water. But actually the hair milk, it's pretty liquidy, so I might not need much water. So I'll put my hair milk. And in order to properly be able to use the Denman brush, your hair has to be somewhat wet. So that's why also like the water is getting it like smoothed down. And this, like the hair milk's pretty much detangling it, me running it over like this. I'm pretty much like detangling my hair a bit and making sure it's wet before I go in it with my Denman brush. All right, so from the bottom up, I try not to pull too much when I get to the top, if not it's gonna pull from the top of my head. All right, this is good enough. Kind of just, I don't know what this is called, scrunch it. So now that I'm done moisturizing and going through my whole ponytail, I'm just gonna go over all of it together as one. Okay, so this is actually the finished look. From here, just wait a little bit. Your hair should curl up more in the back and the top of your head is good. So from here, I just go out. Or if you're prepping your hair for tomorrow, before you go to bed, make sure that you get a bandana or a scarf. In my case, I have a bandana. So I tie down the top of my head with the bandana so that in the morning, my head will be even flatter and it won't get ruined while I'm sleeping. And I also use a silk pillowcase just in case it comes off. But so for tonight, I tie this down with a bandana, and then my hair in the back, either I can leave it out and put a bonnet over it just so that it doesn't get fuzzy and I don't sleep on it. Or if you prefer, you can braid it to keep the curls. It'll just make different curls in the morning, but they'll still be okay. All right, and that's the end of this side part slicked back ponytail with finger waved edges. Thanks for watching. Please remember to click subscribe below and give this a thumbs up if you like this. And also feel free to leave some comments on what else you guys would like me to do, what you'd like me to show you, or what else you'd like to see from me. Thanks for watching.